A dictator bent on rebuilding an empire will never erase the people's love for liberty. For God's sake, this man cannot remain in power.
Good evening to you. I'm Tom Ziska. We're glad to have you with us on this Saturday. We begin tonight with a fiery speech from President Biden in Poland as the conflict between Russia and Ukraine nears its fifth week right next door to the NATO country. President Biden addressed a crowd of about 1,000 people. Yet much of the world was also watching as the president stressed Ukraine will never be a victory for Russia.
Let there be no doubt that this war has already been a strategic failure for Russia. Already. Rather than breaking Ukrainian resolve, Russia's brutal tactics have strengthened the resolve. Rather than driving NATO apart, the West is now stronger and more united than it has ever been.
Before his speech, the president met with refugees and volunteers who are providing aid. Nearly 4 million Ukrainians have fled their homes. Half of them have settled in Poland. The city of Lviv came under heavy attack this morning. An industrial facility that houses fuel was bombed, causing this thick black smoke on the screen there. This city is less than 50 miles away from the Polish border. Of course, Poland is a NATO ally. In his speech today, the president warned Vladimir Putin, saying, quote, "Don't even think about moving on NATO territory." Friday, a top Russian general gave some of the most detailed public remarks to date on Russia's military strategy in Ukraine, claiming the, quote, first stage of Russia's military plan is complete and that their focus will now shift to eastern Ukraine.